Here are some photos and video to go along with the article point in the December-January 2013 issue of Traditional Bowhunter magazine. The first picture you see is of the target launcher I mentioned in the story that would be very easy to build just by looking at the picture. Well, they didn't include the picture, so here it is. The tail feathers are hot glued into a business-sized piece of cardboard, folded in half and then taped to the back of the bottle so that they can be easily removed and reused on a new bottle if that one breaks. Got some tail feathers on that one. For those of you who haven't read the story, you just need to put a little dirt in the bottle, and each time you launch you shake it toward the cap so it flies weight forward. And also place your bottle on the launcher so that the cap, the ring neck, is toward the back of the launcher. A couple more things I wanted to mention about the launcher. The triggering mechanism is a hook and eye door latch, and I got that idea from Mike Vines on Trad Gang. And I wanted to take some more video shooting at the launcher from different angles. You would just tie a piece of string to the hook and you can walk around it in a semicircle and shoot at all the different angles that a fleeing pheasant, a flushing pheasant would present to you. But my camera got wet and Hurricane Sandy hit us pretty hard here on the East Coast. So that's why I'm a little late getting this out. Plus I didn't think the magazine was going to be coming out till a couple months later. But anyway, I think you can figure out how to use it and build it just from the photos and video I've provided. Okay, Jazz, easy. Easy. Whoa. Whoa. Here you can see what kind of damage these small game heads can do to a pheasant in flight. Brought this bird down within about 20 yards. I've been bow hunting pheasant for about 12 years now, and I've tried all kinds of different heads. The hands down #1 head that I've ever used is the small game head from Montec, the SGH. It's shaped like a talon, and it will, on a glancing blow, it will slice the bird, and I've had him drop like a stone. You'll see some photos and video demonstrating just that. On a direct impact with the bird, it will cause a shock and trauma, a wound that will open up several inches wider than the width of the head, and I have that here as well. You can see that in the photos as well. As you can see in that first photo of the hen and the rooster, those both shots were in almost the exact same spot. Now that's not by chance. Both those birds were taken on the same hunt in flight, and that's through constant practice on fast-moving aerial targets. You can almost begin to pick your shots, your shot placement.
No bird, no bird! Oh my God, I can't believe I missed that one. I got caught up in my bow here. Whoa! Who wants to push it? Anybody? Number 12. Right here in front of me. Get ready. Whoa! Jasmine, no bird, no bird, no bird. Really close. Sassy here. That was very close. Oh my God, I can't believe I missed that one. Anybody get feathers at least? Nope.
On this particular hunt, I ended up taking 3 birds. My 10-year-old son was videotaping at the time, so you'll have to excuse the shakiness of the footage. But on this first bird, a rooster, the hunter to the left of me makes a pretty good shot crossing right to left, and he only miscalculates his lead by a couple of inches. But then my arrow came up under the bird, and one of those hooks caught the belly of the rooster and sliced it open, and you'll see it drops as if it was hit with a 12 gauge. And the next bird is a hen crossing from my right to left. It's only about 10 yards in front of me, but when you watch the slow motion, you'll see I have to lead that bird by about 3 feet, and the arrow intersects it in midair and hits it midsection. Again, that's not by chance. That's by practicing very frequently on fast-moving targets.
It's not my turn, but I'll do it. Hey, oh, nice shot! Nice shot. That was mine, I believe. Yep.
Oh!
Okay, I'm going to leave you now with a few photos I've taken over the years, including the first 2, which were taken in sequence from one of our group hunts, traditional bow hunters of New Jersey. One of our hunters takes a hen bird as it flushes right at his feet, flies straight away. He hits it at only about 10 feet and knocks it down. And that's one of the things I talk about in the article, is that in a group hunt you should take turns flushing the bird, because quite often they will get the easiest shots. Certainly, a bird flushing right at your feet, flying straight away at only 10 feet is an easy shot. There's not much lead involved, although it's a very small target. It's still a lot easier than, say, a bird crossing left to right or vice versa at 10, 15 yards. Again, if you don't have that magazine, Traditional Bow Hunter, December, January 2013, and you're interested in pheasant hunting with a bow, I highly recommend you pick that up, because I give a lot more tips in that story.